number 2.
Wednesday.
Oh, no, that's sad.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I was just reading something sad that we'll discuss.
We have to do an intervention
yeah.
on a friend of the show.
But today, Stench gets electroshock therapy.
Yay!
So that's exciting. And did Andy ever leave his mom's phone number for you?
No, he's really adamant that we can't call his
we
mom.
can't call him?
Because of his nickname? Did you guys get him to finally...
He won't tell us why. Yesterday or day before, I don't know, I looked in at a little piece of paper that his mom had written him, and she calls him Mr. Poodle. And we were trying to he's our production guy, and we're trying to get to the bottom of why he's Mr. Poodle.
And he says, I don't know. She just calls me that. Oh, your
he's
mom
such
calls
a
you
liar.
And he
now
has straight hair.
Now he's briefing his mom on what to say.
Exactly.
Don't
So
tell him the story where I ended up French kissing the dog and
Right.
they called me
There's
Mr.
something.
Poodle.
There's something. And you know what's weird is your parents can get away with calling you stupid names.
Yes, they can.
And it's okay because it's your parents and you can't do anything about it, Mr. Poodle.
Aren't you horrified, though, the first time they call you something around your friends?
Well, I can't stand it because I hate my middle name, which is Joe, is Jamie Joe.
Uh-huh.
And so back home, everybody calls me Jamie Joe, and I just want to, I'm like, I lost the Joe at around 12.
Oh.
Jamie Joe.
Isn't that weird?
Jamie Joe.
They do that in the South, too. But it's more girls than boys, but some, too. They call you first and middle name.
Yeah, my sister, Mary Jo, Jamie Joe. Sorry.
Tell me, I'm from Alabama. My mom and dad are named Jimmy Ray and Glinda May. That's their names. And that's what everybody calls them back there. Yes.
Jimmy Ray and Martha May.
Glinda May.
Wow, I don't feel so bad now. Man. All right. Anyway, Jack, what is today?
Today is Wednesday, August 30th, 2006.
Yay! I believe in the production elements, Jack, we have a little countdown that we'd like to share with the class. If you can guess what that is. Oh, it's on CD?
Oh, yeah, it's cut 3 on CD.
I'm sorry. I didn't know, Jack. I thought it was
all
in the
good.
system.
It's all
I just
good.
thought it was in the system.
Here we go.
Like a couple of days to Labor Day, friends. I'm very excited about that.
The countdown is on
3 days.
to the party in the Palisades.
Stench's wife is going out of town, and she's bringing that baby with her.
Yeah! Yay! Labor Day just around the corner.
Bye!
She's going to Hawaii and she's taking the baby? She's crazy.
It's a vacation for me. She's bringing her mom, too.
Oh, okay. That makes
But
more
vacation
sense.
for me.
Yeah, Stench very excited he's not going to Hawaii, which seems odd, but yet I get it, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally. I'm going to do whatever I want for a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to play video games all day, and then I'm going to go work out whenever I want, eat wherever I want.
I don't think you realize how much, well, your partner that you're supposed to love so much gets on your nerves and dictates your life. And then, you know, those adorable little babies can really make a damper on your activities.
They can cramp your style.
Yeah, they really can.
They will slow. If you have something you really want to do, like right now, I'm into working out just because that's my thing right now. I wanted all weekend to do like work out 1 hour each day. I didn't get to do it one time last weekend, and that included Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because every time I headed for the door, the baby would say, "Daddy, I want to go," and she'd throw fits or want to stay, or then my wife would get mad because you can't leave me with the baby right now. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
This weekend, I'm going to be a workout fiend.
You know, I don't really see you as working out so much as I see you naked on the couch eating like Cheetos and having like bad movies on, like Star Wars and stuff like that.
Oh, you know what else is going to rock this
And
weekend?
I see you putting your fingers between your toes and maybe giving them a sniff.
Yeah. The surround sound's going to be on overtime.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to turn that on when she's there. Yeah, turn this into loud. Turn that off.
All right, so countdown to Stench's wife going out of town. He's very excited. I would like to share with the class a story, and perhaps y'all can play too. When you know something's a bad idea, but you're going to do it anyway.
Whoa.
What we have planned for Labor Day weekend is a really bad idea, and I know it's not going to work, and I know it's going to go bad, but we're doing it anyway.
Wow.
That's not right.
But it's just a bad idea. It's not going to be that fun. It sounds fun, but it's not going to be fun. And I just think, why are we doing a bad idea?
Yeah, you should really just abort this mission
Yeah.
before you even start.
It's like we talked about on the air. It's like that parental trek across the land with your kids in the car. It's
Right.
just a bad idea.
Ugh.
It's just a bad
It
idea.
is a bad idea.
And it involves an RV.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no. Oh, you hate you.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench. Star
Maybe we should call Munch Mr. Poodle.
Oh, I like Mr. Poodle better than Munch.
And for no reason whatsoever?
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Mr. Poodle.
Mr. Poodle.
All right, so countdown to Labor Day and Stench's wife going out of town.
Yeah,
Woo!
for a week. I get more than a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, that's sweet.
It is nice.
Oh, you're just going to You know what's sad is that you're not going to do anything. You're just going to lay there and click through all the channels. And then you're going to have goals, but you really never get to them because you instead made a pizza.
How great is that, though? There's no way in hell I could do that now. If I didn't get up one day and I decided I'm not leaving the house, I'd hear it. I have to do something. I'm hungry.
And now you just get to lay there.
Oh.
And you get to make that little area, like when you're sick on the couch and you make that little area of snot rags and orange juice and all that stuff and you don't pick it up.
Oh,
You know, you just make that area around you, like the little shrine to
Right.
yourself.
Yeah. You know she has neighbors spy on me, though, when she's gone?
Nuh-uh.
Swear.
She does.
Our neighbor across the street, she has watched me while she's gone.
What does that mean? Like what? How many times the truck leaves?
Like if I come in and out, if I'm not there late at night. She totally does that. That's
How do
like
you
her
know?
buddy. Because one day she said she said something like, "Did you go to wherever?" And I'm like, "Did you do something weird last night?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, like 11 o'clock I had to go to the market for whatever." So I know. So-and-so told me.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, "No way. You got your little spy watching me?" That means I just got to take my motorcycle if I do any extra covert activity.
Or you should just screw with her and just, like have the truck gone the whole weekend.
Park it away?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. You don't want that kind of trouble. All right, anyway, so maybe Mr. Poodle will be the
I like Mr. Poodle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're allowed in the world of reality. Are you allowed to give somebody's nickname to another person? I mean,
Yeah.
It is
we're breaking rules.
It is kind of rude because we do have a Mr. Poodle in
Right.
production, so it is
Yeah.
kind of mean.
But I think we break the rules here.
You know what I'd
We
say?
get crazy.
Yes, we do.
If I may just maybe bias a day, because tomorrow
Sure.
we have a big staff meeting, and I say we throw out Mr. Poodle just to see how the rest of the staff reacts, because
Okay.
maybe Andy should keep that if
Right.
everybody likes it, and then we can come up with
All right,
another
and we'll
nickname.
just decide. Okay.
Yeah,
I
feel
like
the
it.
room, if
I
you
like
will,
it. I
because,
like
you
it.
know, it has to spread throughout the station to really stick.
Yeah. Also, Chuck Ide, our engineer, we're going to get a fire report because I guess the Redlands are burning or something, huh?
Yeah, out there by
Ukaipa.
Ukaipa.
And how about that Jessica Simpson CD? Everybody run out and get one yesterday?
No.
Damn it!
Yeah,
If it had
was
more
busy.
pictures, I would.
Jack told me to go out and get it.
I was at Walmart yesterday too, and I missed
missed it,
You
yeah.
know what though? It was probably sold out anyway. If I'd got down to the aisle,
Right. Damn it! I forgot to. I was hoping whenever you had it, so I could put my headphones in.
that's my
and
bad.
Listen.
I should have picked one up for everybody when I was at Walmart. It's my bad.
It's a great gift, Jack.
I
It's a
know.
Labor Day gift.
Stocking stuffer, get it now.
All right. So, also this morning, Paula Abdul audio from, I guess, some moments at the Emmys where I tried to tell you people she was hammered.
Oh, it's the after party interview, I think, with E, where she's
Tried to tell you.
just high.
Tried to tell you.
Doesn't appear drunk to me. She seems to me like she's high.
I told you our friend that is a anesthesiologist
Anesthesiologist.
said her medicine cabinet scared him.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
he does that for a living.
she mixes
Yeah.
the blue ones with the red ones sometimes, and bad things happen.
I'm like, how come you're not dating Paula anymore? And he said, her medicine cabinet scared me. I said, you're an anesthesiologist. He's like, exactly. And that was all. But I don't think he really meant for me to say it on the air. And we have
probably not.
that CNN snafu, that big, huge story where a chick was, mic'd and she went to the bathroom.
Yeah, while the president was speaking.
Well, actually, we can play that now if you want.
Okay,
'Cause
and
then I want to get back to this is a bad idea.
here's a question that I have about this, too. Every time something weird happens, it's always on Bush or Cheney. Remember when Cheney was talking, they put the X over his face?
Yeah.
And they ran stuff under the president? I mean, it's so funny how much they hate the president and that administration at CNN.
CNN's Kyra Phillips got caught with her skirt down, literally. Someone in CNN left her mic open and on the air as she went to the bathroom in the middle of the President Bush's speech commemorating the Katrina anniversary. So instead of getting the president's remarks, CNN's audience got her tinkling and talking, and now they've apologized.
Yeah, and they always do. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
But I heard from Insider TV person that's the cheapest network out there.
I
So
can't believe the audio guy didn't pull her down.
Well, they have
Right.
like the worst people because they don't pay anybody anything.
Oh.
So everybody gets in there and just gets out as quick as they can.
God, I'm like, the audio guy should be like,
Yeah,
dude,
hey.
I think I'm hearing tinkling.
What's that?
Yeah, but he goes, it's over President Bush. Never mind.
All right, so here's that audio.
Every department of my administration has looked at its response to last year's hurricanes.
I'm very lucky in that
has recommended practical reforms, things to do to make sure that the response is better. Chertoff, Secretary Chertoff,
you don't understand. Just a really passionate, compassionate, great human being. And they exist. They do exist. They're hard to find, yep. But
girls are chatty in the potty.
Yeah.
People for about a week.
Is she talking to the girl in the stall next to her?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
Washing her hands.
I mean, that's how you figure it all out.
Louisiana, we have
Those
pre-positioned
extended
supplies
visits.
in advance of this year's hurricane season. The people of the Gulf Coast
Mom's
can
got a
know
good vibe?
At the federal level and at the state level and at the local level, we've all assessed,
Brothers have
and
to
we're now
be,
working together
protected.
in better fashion.
Except for
we're
mine,
better
I gotta be
prepared.
protective of him.
And step one of rebuilding is to assure people if another hurricane comes.
He's married, 3
There will be a
kids, but
better,
his wife
more
is just a
effective
control freak.
Oh.
Wow. Make sure that
Why are you freaking out?
No, that's the out.
Oh.
He didn't kind of.
Oh, that's a, so
I
you're
thought
talking
they
about
said
the,
something bad.
They talked about the sister-in-law. Is that
And her brother. She was talking about her brother.
right?
She
But the
said something about her
sister-in-law.
brother. Yeah.
The sister-in-law. She's a control freak.
Oh, man.
That's not good. That's not good, and not fair either. By the way.
Yeah, because that wasn't her fault. That was some sound guy's fault.
Right,
So
and
now
she was just saying, like, she's protecting her brother.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, I hate to be at that Thanksgiving this
Especially
year.
since chances are the sister-in-law didn't hear it until today when it's on every other newscast in the world.
Yeah, I wish I had their names. We could try and find that sister-in-law. I'd love to find the sister-in-law. See how she's feeling.
Her name's Kyra Phillips. I don't know what the
Well,
brother
Phillips
is.
and the phone book's going to be really...
There might be a lot of Phillips.
Might be. Maybe you can pull up her bio and we can see, like, where she's from, what hometown. Maybe her brother's still around. I don't know. All right. That's a shame. But I thought we were hearing tinkling, but I didn't hear any tinkling. I didn't even know that was in a bathroom until somebody told me.
Yeah, over the audio.
All right. So poor President Bush got... preempted.
Got tinkled on.
Got preempted by sister-in-law gossip, and that's not good.
Oh.
Because Katrina was, serious. Oh, well. You think the guy would just, do you think he just wanted to hang her?
Or he just was sitting there not paying attention at all and just, ignoring the speech and probably maybe didn't have his headphones on and wasn't listening to the feed at all.
That's crazy.
Because when the president starts talking live, you're going to be a while on the news.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. All right. I wanted to tell you this again. This is a bad idea. When y'all do stuff, and we haven't done first calls today, perhaps you have a story or an example. When you do things and you know it's a bad idea, when you plan things or you do things and why are we doing this? Like when your whole family comes to town and you're like, this is a bad idea.
I can't wait to hear what yours
what
is.
the
bro.
hell
This
are you
is the worst
do?
idea ever.
Okay.
Did I mention?
I believe you too. I mean, you don't even have to tell me.
Oh.
I know it's a bad idea. If you're this already leading into it this way.
like we haven't even done it yet.
In an RV.
Right.
And it
involves
involves
an
an RV. Have you ever seen Christmas Vacation?
Oh, man.
Holiday Road.
And show.
You know what I love
Jamie,
about
Jack, and
Jack
Stench.
is I love that he prints up things from my hometown newspaper. I don't even know
It's
what's
probably my favorite thing to do in the morning is to go through the Marion Republic or whatever it's called because they do have some of the best stories.
Yeah, Jack gave me because it's the DuQuoin State Fair.
Yeah, it's been going on, and every day. The great thing about there is every day because there's not a lot of news. If the fair's going on, there's a story about the fair. You can really keep
right
up to
now
date.
it's raining and they needed to move events inside.
Right.
Oh, bummer.
But they'll tell you tractor pull last night, or they give you a big story on whatever happened the night before at the fair.
And they give you a rundown of not to over-explain it, but of the people and whose brothers and aunts they're related to and stuff. It's really kind of creepy. But what I wanted to tell you is yesterday it was the hay bale tossing contest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, you got to be strong to do that.
Yeah. FFA. Future Farmers of America. Students competed to see how high they could toss a bale of hay at the DuQuoin State Fair Monday.
How did the winner do?
Yeah.
How high?
You know what? Let's see here. Oh, boy, Jack, that's page 2. I really don't want to go that far into it.
I'm talking about some big corn-fed white kids that throw hay bales.
Yeah, I don't really want to go all the way into it. But that harness racing in DuQuoin State Fair is the World Trotting
Wow.
Derby. In the world.
Hey, and let's not forget,
The world.
last week we ran out of time, but I gave Jamie a story story that her town finally has a stretch Hummer.
It has a limo.
Yeah, a huge
Wow.
one.
A limo. It's our first limo ever.
The limo dude drives it. That's what he calls himself. His real name's Dale. He used to work in the prisons, but
yeah,
now
he does.
Yeah.
It said that in the article. I'm not kidding. Jack has it. It says.
It went into this guy's whole history, and I'm thinking, hey, I just want to rent a limo, man. And now you feel obligated if you go rent this limo because now you know his whole past, that he has 2 kids and used to work in the prison.
I bet if we called just a random place in Marion that
They'd
they
know about
know
it.
Dale, the limo dude. Can you give me a random place in Marion, Illinois? Yeah. Not 7-Eleven because those people don't know.
You have a 7-Eleven?
I think they're called, where are
Circle
those
K?
guys? It's got the guy with the Hucks.
Oh, that I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
Hucks,
don't know that
like
one.
Huck Finn.
Okay.
Oh,
Like, that's why I was
nice.
doing
like a
the-
hobo stick?
Yeah, he's got a hobo stick. In case you don't know, we're playing charades in here. I'm like,
Right.
yeah, he's got the.
I thought you sledgehammer. See, is what I
Oh,
thought.
that was
like,
sledgehammer.
to
No,
me.
it was the yeah.
Yeah, it's the old school hobo.
Right. Thank you.
Which used to be an
Thank you
acceptable.
for being
yeah.
so good at
It
charades.
used to be
He was good.
an acceptable Halloween costume. Now it's not PC. Can't
Hobo?
Be yeah,
Well,
which
you
is
know,
a bum.
Because
homeless guy.
bums have changed. They don't carry those. They're not as cute as they used to be with those
Yeah.
little sticks with bandanas on the end.
No.
Now they harass you for change at the bottom of off ramps. It's a hard costume to do.
Or they make you feel really guilty for eating your food in the drive-thru while they're just sitting there looking at you.
Yeah.
Sorry. You have any change? All I have is a credit card. Well, that'll work.
I take those.
Why don't you go in there and get cash back? Yeah, I know. They're crazy. They're so, like,
Yeah, they're.
they're deserving.
Yep.
Yeah, so they think. Aw, thanks. Oh, do you think it's open? Let's just call.
Is it 2 or 3 hours difference there?
It's 2. Yeah, it might not be open, and this might be a really bad idea.
Well, let's try.
Never.
All right.
There's no such thing as a bad idea.
All right, and this is Larry's House of Cakes. Very famous
Oh,
in Southern
they'll
Illinois.
know the limo dude.
It's Dale the limo
Dale,
dude? Dale
yeah.
the limo dude. Okay.
He used to work in the prisons. Then he and his wife, they bought a limo.
This is actually a good idea because I bet they sell donuts. So they're probably busy.
Monica was
Yeah,
smart. on
they
this
won't
one.
talk to us. They'll be busy.
Monica's awesome.
Larry's House of Cakes.
Hi, I know this is a weird question, but I'm looking for that Dale the limo dude. Do you know anything about him?
I don't.
Did you see it in the paper
No, I did not.
that we have a brand new big old stretch Hummer limo?
No, I didn't know that.
Shut up! You're kidding.
No, I don't. I don't read the paper.
You're busy with pastries?
Exactly. So I read all my papers online. So
Hey, that's how we found out. We're in Los Angeles, and we found out about Dale the limo dude.
Really?
Yeah.
In Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
Wow, way out in California.
We're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Good
Jamie,
deal.
who's here, is from Heron. Do you know Jamie White? Or Dad Bob? Does he ever come in for donuts?
He may, but I've worked in the back, so I talk to.
He's the only guy in town that drives a non-stretch Hummer.
So I'll keep my eye out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, have you been to the fair yet? There was bale tossing last night.
What kind of tossing?
Bale, hay bale.
Oh well. Yeah,
Are you going to the fair?
No, maybe later this week. I haven't been yet.
Jamie's cousin Joe Bob won. That's how we know about that bale tossing.
We have to go. I
Okay.
love Larry's House of Cakes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
You guys have a great
See you
day.
at Tony's
Bye.
P&R.
Bye.
Everyone in your town is so nice.
He has a speech impediment.
know,
Didn't
but-
you hear that?
I wasn't trying to muck it because that's not my style.
We're mocking him.
I couldn't even touch that after yesterday's show.
Why did you have to mock him? I wanted to find out about Heron.
No, like after yesterday, I can't do anything about the
Yeah.
speech impediment kid
Heron,
at the
right.
House of Cakes.
But you could have quizzed him about the fair. And
yeah,
about
but you were
Tony's
just
P&R.
keeping him on the line to be mean.
Yeah.
And didn't you get
I love
didn't
Marion.
you get yesterday's memo?
Yeah.
No, I was at the
No
hospital.
making
Holy
fun
hell,
of
we're
no
only
one.
30
Yeah,
minutes in.
don't call
It's
that
not
guy
funny.
the hair lip
Hold
from
on,
Heron.
unintentional, though.
I just want to say I had nothing
Jamie,
to do with
Jack,
that.
and Stench on Star.
Innocent.
All right, here's the deal. We want to talk about this morning. This is a bad idea, and I ask y'all if you would like to participate. Feel free. I know it's kind of a little weird. It's just those things where you go, okay, this is so stupid, but I guess we'll do it. You know, like when you get on a roller coaster and you're like, I'm totally gonna throw up, and then you do,
Right.
Yep.
and you know what's gonna imminent. It's imminent. All right, so this is a bad idea. I don't know what's happened, but we're going white trash, friends. We're totally going white trash, and our inner white trash is going to show itself.
Are you RVing to NASCAR this weekend with my brother?
You know, we're not going to NASCAR.
Okay, good.
which would be fairly easy. I mean, it's an hour and a half drive from here, NASCAR.
And you live amongst them motor homers in the infield.
Right.
I think it's worse than that because at least there's a place for the motorhome.
Right, exactly. And you can, and you're close to civilization there. It's not like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
Plug in or whatever.
All right, so maybe it's more, this is a white trash thing. I'm changing my...
No, I bet it's a bad idea, too.
Yeah. Bad idea / white trash. I don't know. I'm going with both.
Okay, well...
All right, so I have friends. Their names are Steve and Holly and Angie.
Okay.
All right, Angie lives in Lake Havasu. She sells insurance in Lake Havasu.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. And her mom and dad live in Lake Havasu because her dad's like a gambler.
Okay.
They used to own the Blimpies in Lake Havasu.
Oh, nice. I like Blimpies. They're
Now
excellent.
they just gamble and kind of hang out by the
And
lake?
Angie sells insurance.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so we were going up to this one place in Lake Havasu, but they have too many people, and the other house that we were going to stay at isn't ready.
It's the last weekend of the
Right.
summer to get to the lake, so it's going to be insane.
Exactly. So that house isn't really ready, so we're not going there. So out of nowhere, and this is just, it's like a calling from God that we're supposed to go. My friends, Angie and Holly, call from Denver. They were hanging out, and they're like, oh my God, you should come to Havasu. And we're like, no, there's nowhere to stay, blah, blah. And they said, stay with us
Terrific.
Okay.
Where's their house?
in Havasu.
Oh, good.
Okay.
They have two houses. The mom and
Perfect.
dad have a
Okay.
house, and Angie has a house.
Okay, good.
Plenty of room.
So they said, come stay with us in Havasu. So I said, I don't know. They said, we have a 27-foot pontoon boat.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Pontoon boats kind of rule.
Yeah, pontoon boats, right?
Yeah.
So I said, all right, well, you know, we've driven to Havasu before. It's kind of a pain in the ass with the baby, and you just get tired, and there's a lot of
Especially
traffic.
on the holiday
Yeah.
weekend, it's going to be
It's
really
going to be ridiculous
bad.
traffic. So the snowboarder said, we should get an RV.
Oh, there's a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the bad idea starts, right?
By the way, has he ever driven an RV or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's better.
That's better because at least he has some experience, because when you're in that traffic and dealing with all that crap, you want to be experienced behind the wheel of that monstrous vehicle.
So I said,
Oh, man.
I don't know if I really want to be in an RV, honey.
Smart.
I don't think we're old enough to be in an RV.
I'm on your team.
And he said, think about it. You can walk around, you can pee, we don't have to stop. You can take over the wheel, and I can go pee. And I said, how do you take over the wheel while driving? He said, it's been done.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, it's got like a captain's chair like the
Yeah.
Starship Enterprise.
He said, it's totally easy to take over the wheel while you're driving because you're in traffic. It's like, you know, you can just push the brake and like, you can put it in park with the way traffic will be on Friday.
Right.
Okay.
And just change drivers. And I can go pee. We don't ever have to stop. The baby can be comfortable. And I said, well, it has to stay in its baby seat. And he's like, oh, yeah, I guess it does. And he said, you can make food and we can just have a party.
Wow, so you're going to be making nachos or whatever in the back, and he's
Yeah.
going to be driving, and the baby's going to be strapped to a table or
Slamming
something.
on the brakes and
Every 4 feet. Cheese sauce flying
cussing,
everywhere.
swearing.
We're going in an RV, friends, to Havasu. But wait,
There's
it gets
more?
better. We're going to park in Angie's driveway. Yay!
So they're going to have a big old Griswold RV in front of their house.
And what's bad about this RV is, well, I know some girls that, you know, Natalie, remember Natalie, that are
Yeah.
friends with Natalie, and said, oh, you can use our RV anytime. But I don't know, RV, you borrowing somebody's RV seems too
yeah,
personal.
that's like borrowing a pair of pants.
Yeah, like their
Right.
underwear.
You better rent your own.
Yeah, right? So so not only are we getting an RV, but it's going to be one of those obnoxious ones that says, Rent RV America.
Yeah.
Like on the side with the
Right.
phone number.
Oh, that's hot.
So it's like the obnoxious
You know
RV.
what's so funny? Any of our listeners going out of town anywhere this weekend, when they see one of those, they're going to go, hey, there's Jamie.
RentRV.com or whatever. I should probably get like an
Okay, by the way,
endorsement deal.
are you aware that the gas price of that rental RV is going to be more than if you were to go and stay in a hotel?
I thought the gas prices went down.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
a
did,
dime.
but it's still an RV.
I haven't even checked on that part.
They're from,
Don't
like-
take away my thunder or
Oh.
whatever.
I'm just telling you
Or
that.
my bad idea.
That's going to be a costly bad idea.
Okay, so it even gets worse.
Okay.
So you know that the snowboarder has a brother. He's 23 years old, and he's an engineer in Ohio
Right, who
Yeah.
just got dumped.
who just got dumped by a long-legged supermodel that's so hot you can't even
And
stand
he makes
Right.
rain tires.
Right.
Yes.
it. Goodyear.
Okay.
So he calls. He's like, I'm so depressed. I got to get out of town. I got to get out of Ohio. I need to get away for Labor Day. We said, come on down.
Now you get the party depressed guy who's going to want to drink his depression away in your RV?
Well, not only that, but Angie has a kid. He's
Right.
12. Steve and Holly have two kids that are 3 and 7. So he's going to be the 22-year-old single person that is
Giving himself beads.
Yeah.
well, that
Look at me.
he's 22 with all these families, and he's going to be in an RV with us, with our family.
Okay, but the good news is he's depressed and in a bad state of mind. It'll be good just to spend time with his
Are you
brother, his
sure?
nephew. Yeah,
No,
he should be
because
happy.
He's going to think Labor Day, like Havasu, girls showing their boobs, the whole thing. We're going to be on a pontoon boat
Right.
with babies and baby
Yeah, in the little
chairs.
baby cove
Yeah.
where it's safe.
You may have to take one for the team and flash the kid.
I don't think he wants to see his future sister-in-law's boobs after childbirth. I don't think that's. I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll just be excited to see something. But so yeah, RV.
I've been
baby.
that guy. I'd rather shoot myself than do that again. I was the
Exactly.
20-something-year-old guy who would be depressed over a girl and bored and go with like my friends who had kids.
Third wheel, right?
Right. Well, or I'd drink a little too much and be the obnoxious guy, and they'd have to push me off on somebody because it would get so boring for when you're single in your 20s.
And you're with families?
Yeah, the whole family thing is not exactly
Yeah.
as much fun as it is for everybody else.
Family, Labor Day, RV, 22 single guy.
Bad
idea.
Yeah.
Isn't this a bad idea?
Yeah.
Because here's the problem.
Why doesn't he stay at your house and like party locally while you're out of town? Maybe bring some chicks
No,
back.
because we don't trust him.
Yeah.
We don't. We really
The
don't.
house will be destroyed.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
has
come
bad
on.
friends.
He'll have girls
Yes,
over, strangers.
Yeah, because his friends like live in Hermosa and they're in bands and they're like bad people.
Yeah.
I bet they're just fun people. I
No.
bet they're not.
They're
bad.
just 22,
They're
probably.
22 and they're bad.
All 22-year-olds are bad, by the way.
Bad people. They're bad, I tell you. Anyway, I knew they were bad when I have that black, paint in my bathroom where you can
Chalkboard paint.
Yeah, and you can graffiti
Yeah.
on it. Well, that kid actually graffitied.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He did a little
A
tag.
bad kid. Anyway, so that's what I want to talk about. Now, first of all, there's going to be a 22-year-old that's just going to be pissed
And bored.
and bored,
And drunk.
and we're going to be in an RV in a driveway.
Right.
So I don't know what we call this. Our inner white trash coming out, or this is a bad idea.
This is a bad idea.
Bad
All
idea.
around.
1-800-STAR-987.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench. Now, Sam Rubin's entertainment report on the Jamie, Jack, and Stench Show.
I wonder if he's there. Is he?
I'm right there.
Hey, Sam, what are you doing Labor Day weekend?
Why? What's going on?
I was just wondering because we were talking about how everybody plans these bad ideas. Like I'm renting an RV.
Okay, that's a bad idea.
It is a bad idea. And like when you go to Disneyland with the entire family, like 50 of you.
Double bad.
Yeah.
And then you all wear the same shirt.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
I've done that story in Orlando more than Anaheim 1,000 times, where it's like, hey, it's the Campbell family reunion.
Yeah, bad idea.
Bad idea.
Bad
All right, my
idea.
bad idea is I'll just pool party for people I like and obligatory pool party.
Ooh.
Oh, like family pool party,
Right.
and then
Ding, ding, ding.
yeah, and then the fun people.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So and then the debate is 2 separate days or different arrival times.
2 separate days.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because they'll get lingerers and they'll cross over, and
That's
you
what
can't mix those two groups.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, because it's usually a birthday party. You do family early, and then you
Yeah.
have your
real friends later.
later.
Yeah.
I don't know, Sam. Good one. Anyway, all right. So what's going on?
My favorite story is the CNN thing, which you guys have doubtlessly
Yes.
heard by this
Yes.
time. Now, she
Yes.
used to work here, by the way. Kyra Phillips was a reporter at Channel 2 for a long time. And do you want the complete transcript of what she said?
Well, we just played it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, she was talking
And
about.
you know what? With a big softball like that, I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize. Jay Leno, like, no good joke.
Oh, he
Oh,
didn't have a
really?
good joke.
No, he's like, can you believe that she did this? And then they played it, and then he's like, crazy.
I think what's worse is your attempt to. Yeah.
I like that,
You
Leno.
did?
Yeah.
I felt like
That was A for
I
effort
thought
right
it was
there.
Close.
that thing from Lord of the Rings. That,
Yeah, I was trying to be Andy Serkis. Very good.
Yeah, I feel like it's a non-story. The only story that we would have here is if we could get her sister-in-law on the phone.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly right. Chase
Yeah.
that down.
All right, what
oh,
else?
that
is
was a
going on?
Leno joke. That'll be some Thanksgiving at her house.
Oh, I already did that. Damn it.
Sorry.
All right.
Apologize.
Wow.
But there's a great channel. Here's
Yeah.
pulling back the curtain. What we in radio and television called a wild track. One time, Krisky his mic on, and he was talking to some like crew guy. And he's like, "It's amazing what a Scotch and soda at 10 a.m. can do for you," or something like that. We played that forever.
Poor Mark
Risky.
Krisky. God love him.
Now, hey, Sam, would it be your responsibility to turn that mic off, walking off set, reach behind you and turn it off, or is it the sound guy totally?
You know what? It's different depending on your experience in the business. I am not paranoid, and I've never turned mine off. I know other people who are unbelievably paranoid, and they cover their mic. I'm doing it right now, putting my hand over my tie. They cover their microphone. If they're not on and they have a switch, they turn it off. Generally, it would be the other person's responsibility. It would be the audio guys.
One time I was mic'd for this reality show, and and I ended up saying some very accurate things about the person I was working with.
Right.
And it was for his reality show.
Yeah.
They didn't play that part, and I thought, boy, if you want a reality, you should really play that audio.
There's always stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a non-story to me. All
well,
right.
the best reality one ever was remember Joe Millionaire, and those were the dark hidden cameras. Yeah, and the slurp audio I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, that was just
out in the woods. That was great.
That was really good. All right, the other thing, what is the big, huge problem with celebrity duets?
That it's a horrible show.
Okay, and
he asked a question.
Yeah, sorry. But there's a sort of a subtle reason why it's a horrible show. I mean, there's a variety of reasons.
There were so many reasons.
They can't
I watched
sing.
They can't sing. That little Richard's a freak.
I like to remember Maria Osmond. You know, when I sang with Randy Travis,
right,
every single time.
He's a hard guy to sing with.
Let me get this straight. I got Jack, I got me a Stench, and I got me a Sam Rubin, and you three some bitches all watched duets last night.
Yes.
I only watched the last 15 minutes of the clips this morning. Here's the thing, though, which no one else has brought this up, and I think it's a terrible problem. That's the American Idol set. And one reason that Idol is successful, and I think it's the most important reason, and why The Apprentice is no longer successful, is Idol's only once a year. It's only whatever it is, 18 weeks.
Yep.
And that makes it unique and special. And to use their set and put this kind of pale imitation. I mean, those judges are sitting in the same
really
spot.
think that's the problem is the set?
I think that's a big
I would
problem.
rather have 2 hours of just staring at that empty set than that show.
Wow, Jack, that was even hurtful.
It was so bad last night. It was ridiculous. And that Chris Jericho guy we had on who said he could sing and he's been singing since no.
Hey, Jericho
how did Carmine or Carlton do?
Carlton was probably one of the better ones on
I think Carlton has sung on cruise ships for a while.
Wow. I can't believe you three watched that. I'm ashamed of
Lucy
you as
Lawless
men.
recognizable or not? I mean, she's been here before. She is stunning, but the new hair kind of threw me.
You're really boring today, Sam.
Sorry.
What's going on, Sam?
Yeah, like you have nothing.
Not true.
Yeah, well, first of all, you went to talk about the CNN bitch that's a non-story for like an hour.
Tell us about Krisky drinking something.
Yeah, that's what we want to know.
Tom Arnold and wife Shelby, when do you realize you're not the marrying kind? Perhaps when you separate for the third time?
Yep. That's your fault after the third
All
marriage.
right, so that's it for
That's
Tom.
all you got?
How about Catherine McPhee from Idol maybe being the new big screen Wonder Woman?
Oh, yeah, skip that one.
Yeah. We hate her.
How about Farrah Fawcett telling Heather Locklear they should do a biopic about Farrah Fawcett's life and Heather can play the young Farrah?
Okay, that's
That's
better.
okay, yeah, I
That's
like
better,
that one.
Sam.
Okay.
That's better.
We're
He's coming
we're
around.
on a bill.
We're at the end of the report, and he's coming around.
What does a centerfold do when she's no longer a centerfold?
I know that answer.
What?
Okay.
She has a baby and marries a really, really rich guy.
Gets a lot of plastic surgery and drinks.
Yep.
Okay, answers 1 and 2. Answer 3, she gets the only job she can get helping the world's ugliest group of sorority girls. Anna Faris, who's a really pretty actress, a blonde from a bunch of movies you remember, has pitched that idea to Adam Sandler's production company, and they're going to make a movie out of it. It's described as a fish-out-of-water comedy about a naive centerfold who loses her job and takes the only one she can get, running a sorority house filled with the world's nerdiest girls. So it's kind of Beauty and the Geek.
Wow.
Wow, that was a bad one.
Okay,
there.
bye, Sam.
You were doing good, Sam.
Everybody.
See you at 9 o'clock.
Yes,
Ruben.
9:30.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
It won't be soon enough.
Peace out.
Bye, Sam.
Oh, he did not try peace out.
He did.
All right. Hey, hi.
Hi.
Labor Day weekend. How many days till your wife goes out of town? Jack, do you have that? We got to have that ready at the house.
Come on, Jack.
The countdown is on
3 days.
to the party in the Palisades.
Stench's wife is going out of town, and she's bringing that baby with her.
Yeah, now that's a bad idea. Leaving your husband home alone with no kids or no nothing. We're talking about bad ideas this morning, especially when it comes to like Labor Day. And Monica and her freaking 50 family members to Laughlin. We were talking about this off the air. You know when you all decide to carpool to Laughlin that somebody will break down.
Yeah, especially if you're not in a brand new car or rental, that thing's going to go.
Yeah, and then it stops the whole chain.
Oh, man.
So the snowboarder and I are renting an RV.
Oh, bad idea.
RVamerica.com or something.
Yeah, I've seen it on the freeway.
Yeah.
And I always think, wow, those people don't want to have a good vacation.
Oh, Jack, don't say that! Because, see, the thing is we have to wait and make sure, like, Pearl's stable and everything. And then this is our way to trek across America over Labor Day weekend, and we don't really want to fly with the baby, Jack. So this was a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know if you can fly into Havasu, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Can
in
you?
the airport, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to take a crop duster?
No, they have like one flight a day. No, like American Airlines flies into it. Hello, it is not like you guys all think like you know what's funny is that what's his name? Craig Rossi came to me and I was talking about Havasu. He's like, so is it just like a lot of people with no teeth there?
Oh no, I've been there. It's people with money. First of all those ridiculous toys are expensive. The boats, the off-road vehicles, they tow with huge expensive trucks. That stuff is
Dualies.
But they're still rednecks. I'm telling you, my brother has all those toys, and he's the biggest hillbilly I know.
Okay, so this is like I have that was one of a two-part series.
Okay.
All right, so this is a bad idea. Feel free to participate with your own bad ideas. Like we were talking about we did it all off the air. I forgot. Like pool parties, bad idea.
Oh, bad idea because you can't have fun. You have to watch your kids. You don't really want to swim. They don't really want to get out of the pool. So you spend the whole party sitting in a lounge chair next to the pool, and then somebody gets hurt.
Yeah,
and it ruins it for everybody.
Yeah, that's always a bad idea.
And barbecues, if you fire up the barbecue, you end up barbecuing the whole time. People are having fun at your house, but you're not.
And then there's flies everywhere.
Yeah.
It tastes like crap.
Is there
you
a
wish
lot
you
of
went to
bugs?
In-N-Out Burger instead of this damn barbecue.
You can just go to El Pollo Loco and get the Cater Pass Spectacular.
Yeah, but then, did you just ask me are there more flies than
we
ever?
have bugs.
Yeah,
like we've been spraying our house once a week because there's so many flies and spiders around.
And the flies are like mammoth, like they're on roids.
What's going on right now?
It's apocalypse.
Yeah, they bite.
The flies bite?
Yeah.
That's because you're sweet. Anyway, all right, so bad ideas. You can call about that, bad ideas. And you know it's going to be a bad idea, but yet you do it anyway. This is really stupid. But then I would like to talk about people's inner white trash.
Good.
Now, it is, in fact, going to be a white trash Labor Day weekend for our family.
It is.
With the big sign on the side that says rent RV, whatever it says. And it's totally, and we're going to park in people's parking lot in their driveway. I mean,
a cooler full of generic beer.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we're going to, just like the Griswolds, we're running a line for the electric up to Angie's house, plugging into her house. We are.
Man.
We are. Oh, no. And I'm going to be wearing Prada.
Oh, no, you're not. That's illegal. You can't wear that stuff in an RV.
Now you're going Green Acres.
Yeah. Jaja.
No, but you have some fancy stuff and you look down at your fancy watch and you go, Jesus, I have this fancy watch on, but I'm in an RV.
Don't bring the fancy stuff on the rental RV.
It just brings you back to home. That's all. You're like, who am I? I'm so, I have an inner argument of who I want to be and who I am. I really do. I have what is that, like a
conflict.
A conflict.
You really need to make a side trip to the Kmart and Big Bear and pick up a wardrobe for this weekend.
I know, because I want to be one person. I want to be Miss Beverly Hills with my Stuart Weitzman and my expensive watch.
Yeah.
And my fabulous things. Right. And then I want to also have fun and be in an RV and go to Havasu.
Do you know what's funny?
And show my boobs for money.
If anyone were to see you with the fancy watch on and that stuff in an RV, they would just assume, oh, look at all that knockoff stuff she has.
I know.
Even though RVs are really expensive.
We're renting it. It's cheap. Okay, so inner white trash is something I wanted to talk about because we all have it.
I have it bad.
Because I can't believe Rossi thought everybody was just poor, like, toothless people at Havasu.
These people have money.
Yeah.
It's expensive to be
okay,
that trashy.
well, then I got really defensive. I go, let me tell you something, Rossi.
Right.
My friends land behind their house in their helicopter.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they get in their $250,000 boat.
Yeah, if you priced boats,
all without me, by the way.
They get their $250,000 boat and beer bong. That's the problem.
But they bedazzled their beer bong.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's totally awesome. I saw it. It's really cool. All right. Anyway, I don't even know. And so with our inner white trash, I have to tell you this story. Stench and his wife make a trek every year to Sears with coupon.
Oh God!
This is from yesterday.
Yeah, but we never discussed it on the air.
No, because because off the air,
Inner white trash.
I was telling Jamie, I was like kind of amazed. I go to the Super Walmart by my house, and I'm amazed how often people are in there for their photo shoot in the little, Now maybe I'm a little snobby because I have a photography background, but I was like, who goes to Walmart for the photo shoot? And then Stench chimed in.
I go to Sears with a coupon every year. That's how we do the Christmas card. Take the baby, you go in there, you sit down with a coupon. They try to sell you the whole package of the 8x10, 12x10.
Stench won't fall for that.
Nope, just want the Christmas card for the coupon.
And I'm like, oh no, we got to talk about this tomorrow because everybody has that inner white trash. And I said, it's not so much that you went to Sears to get your portrait for the baby and the Christmas card. I get that. It's that you took the coupon.
Oh, you got to bring the coupon.
That's the only way to get the $5.99 sitting.
Exactly.
What scene did you guys pick usually?
Usually like the little Christmas tree behind it.
Oh, very nice.
Decorated, nice.
Because if you think about it, that's really white trash.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's how I grew up.
I think we all have our inner white trash.
No, what it is, we're all just tweaked from our parents because we grew up white trash, and now, even though we live in nicer neighborhoods than we grew up in, we still are white trash.
No, because I think that people that even had the finer things in life have an inner white trash. Yeah, I think even people that have been raised with money have a secret white trashness.
Oh,
yeah,
something
there's
about
some
them?
little
Yeah,
thing.
there's some little thing that we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like somebody told me they knew this really rich person who bought the cheapest toilet paper they had. And you would think if I was really rich, I'd buy the most luxurious toilet paper, not the cheapest. You know?
Use the word luxurious, Jack. You're
like
a fag.
Quadruple ply.
You know what I want to do right now? My goal is to get a project car to put in front of my house, all primer and Bondo, and work on it on the weekends.
There's a bad
We live
idea.
in the Palisades.
I don't care.
Your wife,
I'm
first of
white
all,
trash.
won't let you, so this is a pipe dream.
You know what this is? Is bad idea / white trash.
Yeah.
this is a combo.
You're a
Total
combo.
white trash.
Because you're going to be $25,000 deep into a car worth
Why do
$7,000,
you want
and
to-
your wife will hate you.
You're not a gearhead.
I want to probably get rid of my motorcycle and get a fast car, but I don't want to buy a fast car. I want to make it. Okay, or pay someone to make it
/
for me.
white trash.
Right.
Because it's going to be up on blocks
And
in the
it's never
Palisades.
going to happen, by the way.
Yep.
You're never going to finish it.
It'll sit there.
Probably.
It'll sit there until your wife finally has it towed away when you're out at a work event.
Oh, no, I'll kill her.
No.
That will be my baby.
She'll say the city ordinance won't allow cars on
and
blocks.
then she'll get you even a smaller bed.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench. 1-800-STOP.